Okay, so I got a little story here on my corn. Yeah, we're getting there. This is a 100-day corn. Beautiful, full dent. It's starting to dry down. Oh, it's like walking into a jungle here. 37,000 plants to the acre. This beautiful ears, just looking nice, just really doing well. I'm not going to strip them back. I can strip this one back. Why not? Look at this. But this is a there's a little story that I'm going to tell about this corn. I was only 4 rows in. If you look across the way here, you see this really weird looking corn. Doesn't look like this corn. Looks like this. So the property owner here, he's a farmer, he's a teacher, and he is a sponsor of people to come from, I'd just say Egypt to the Middle East. And he tells me, he says, hey, do you think that you can leave a 50-foot stretch where I can plant my Egyptian corn? This is from my country. Well, I had to laugh because corn is an American crop, and but this is his Egyptian corn. And my wife is like, my dad was laughing about it. He says, oh, that looks silly. That's not going to amount to anything. But I do have to get a hold of him because this corn is it's finished. I mean, it's ready to go. You look at the size of the ear on this thing. But he planted it with an addex, if you know what that is. And he would take a step and then whack and drop 3 seeds. And then take a step, whack and drop 3 seeds. Do the same thing, repeat it over and over and over again until he got his corn planted. Well, it came up, it looked terrible. He called me up and he's like, hey, did you not put fertilizer where I was going to plant my corn? And I was like, no, it's fertilized, trust me. So my corn was all done pollinating and everything, and it's finished. And this is the end. These are the end rows where I picked up and dropped the planter back down. And look at the size of these things. So I got 2 full ears here on the ends, but he's got these Congo-sized things. I mean, these things are huge. It doesn't look as though he's picked any, but I'm gonna pick some today, and I'm gonna pick it now and just a little bit, and I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna say, hey dude, your corn is like 14 feet tall. There's some tassel corn. It is a white corn. I think my wife is out here. Teresa, you out here?
I'm over here.
Okay, so she's here. She's gonna pick a few ears. I say you pick a half a dozen or a dozen ears. No. I will tell you right here. Grab this one. This one here. Grab that one. Pull it. You know? Just pull it. Just grab it. Pull it down. How will you know? You're talking to a farmer, babe. So when we pull these things off of here. So this is his Egyptian corn. Look at that. I asked him, how many ears will this thing throw? He's like, only 2. But look how far out they are.
You think that's another one?
You know.
I don't know, it's so ginormous big.
I'd say not that one. Believe it or not, that one's not ready. This one here is here. Here, grab this one. Right here. There.
So I got 2.
Only 2? Now it's a sweet corn. It's a type of sweet corn. No, not yet. It's gotta be ready though. I can feel it.
That was nice.
The one I got my hand on? Yeah, I'd agree with you. Well, yeah, it's all big husks. So anyway, let me get back on track with what I was saying. So he plants this stuff, and he asked me if I put fertilizer on there, and I says, oh yeah, there's more than enough fertilizer on here to grow your crop of corn. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. So I don't think he was believing me too well. Now this is like 125-day corn. It has to be because he planted it just as mine was emerging. Mine's in dry down. This stuff is just now. Oh my God, look at this size. You know how big my hands are? This one here feels as though it's got some fungus. I think this one's got fungus in it. And, well, I'm pretty sure it does. Oh yeah, this stuff is ready. It's cross-pollinating with mine as well, the yellow corn. I told him it would do that. Oh, this is perfect, baby. Where? This one here, check this one out. This guy is big. So anyway,
Oh my God.
he tells me, and Mike is.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my
Put that up to
God.
your head. Now she's got a fairly large head, right? Anyway, so ow, she tried to kill me and I blocked it. Did you see that? Anyways, Mike is his name. His name is Mahal Nakla, and I like
Get the
Mahal.
last one. This one.
I like Mahal. Mahal's a neat guy.
That's it,
He
we
was
got
a
6.
farmer from Egypt. He came here and he's done a lot with his citizenship. Let's put it that way. But anyways, he says, Mr. Wesley, you planted your corn too thick. I don't think it's going to produce because you planted it too thick. And I was like, no, that's exactly where I wanted it. Now, I mean, look at this stuff. Beautiful, beautiful. It's going to produce. So he put maybe 300 seeds out there in that crazy crop that he's got. And we put 37,700 plants to the acre, which is too thick, maybe. But I think I'm a winner here. I mean, look at these things. I mean, there's ears. There's 3 solid ears on that one. And there's a big one up there. You want one more? How many you got?
6.
Half a dozen will do. And if it's good, I'm going to tell him he better get over here and pick his stuff. So, and that'll tell you the difference between different countries and
So tall.
how we farm versus how, say, the rest of the world farms. Even when I was young, if we planted 25,000 plants to the acre, a good number for us was 22,000 to 25,000 plants to the acre back 30 years ago. And you always wanted a 3/4 of a pound ear of corn, and that would give you your 150 plus bushels to the acre if it was bigger ears, you know, filled all the way to the tip. And then as time progressed and people learned stuff more about the crop of corn, that 25,000 plants to the acre could be bumped up to close to 30, even 32 and 35. Last year I did 35,000. I'm going to drop my rate down to 33, 34,000 again for next year, just because I think it would do better on my ground. This is going to be phenomenal. I'm not going to do the same thing because I think if we ran out of water, it would be a mess. But that shows you the difference between his theory of plant them with big spaces, because water is a problem in Egypt. You have to drill to 2,000 feet before you get water. And when you farm in a desert, you know, spacing, that plant has to go very deep to get water. And if it's too crowded, it won't have enough water. So water is a very big thing in Egypt. And so I told him, I said, just sit back and watch. And when we're ready to harvest our corn, you can watch me harvest the corn and you will see what we get off of it if we have a good year. If we have a drought year, it would have been a very disastrous story for me and my wife as far as the corn growing goes. And she would probably tell me that I'm not allowed to grow corn because I suck at it, right? And I'm sure there's people here in YouTube world that say that I shouldn't grow corn because I suck at it anyway, even if I do pull off my 250 bushel yield that I was shooting for. Yes, I will have corn that only produces 175 bushels, but I'm also going to have corn that produces over 400 bushels. And that's just a fact. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed our corn video. I'm going to shuck this stuff out, husk it out, and you guys can take a look at Egyptian white corn, giant white corn. It came from the country of Egypt. He actually imported it here through his family. I guess he's got a brother over there yet that sent him seed somehow, and that's how he did it. So there you go. I'll show you.
There you go.
So this will give you an idea as to how big that ear is. And as far as my arm is concerned, it's big. I have big arms. Ask anybody that's ever met me. Do I have big arms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, oh yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's huge. Kernels.
Oh yeah. So I don't really want to peel it because we're going to bale hay.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to have that, but
Is it sweet?
it's got a good flavor to it. It's not super sweet, no. He said
No?
that it wouldn't be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he says just put some Wesley, put some butter, salt, pepper, and you would.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
You can boil it in sugar water. You can heat it in sugar water. But no, that's good. It's white corn. So that is Egyptian white corn. And if I can remember to film it tonight when we're boiling it or husking it out,
Yeah.
then we'll put that up there too. So, right?
Yep.
Enjoy. Let's go get our balers and get the hell out of here. Because it looks like there might be a shower coming. Look at the size of this thing.
Oh my God, I've never seen such a big corn in my whole life.
Oh, he said it's just huge.
This is ginormous.
Well, I don't think he expected it to be this big.
How big is shit?
Because, well, I thought it was funny when he's asking me, did you put fertilizer down? I was like, well, yeah, don't. He was going to go buy more fertilizer because he thought that I had skimped out on the fertilizer because I wasn't getting anything out of it. But no, don't do that.
Oh, itong Egyptian sweet corn.
Huh?
This is Egyptian sweet corn, correct?
That's right. And it's not very sweet. It's not very sweet. It's just, I would call it like the white giant corn.
This one's bicolor.
Yeah, it's cross-pollinated with the field corn that's out there.
Oh.
Oh, you ain't even gonna get it in that pot.
Oh, no, that's William. I'm gonna make him some noodles. He doesn't have any food.
Okay.
Oh.
The size of these badger, I bit that one. Oh, this one's spindly. Still huge, but spindly. How many rows is this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This one got some bug
7,
in it.
8, 9, 10, 11,
This one
12,
got
13, 14.
No, that's not bugs.
Well, it will have bugs. It's
It
fine.
looks like it's starting to have bugs, huh?
Yeah, see, these are non-cross-pollinated, but this was closer to the field corn, so it's got some yellow to it. It'll be all right. Just not gonna hurt anything. I can't believe the size of that thing.
This
Anyway.
one got a boo-boo.
Yeah. All right, we're done. We're done. We're gonna eat it now. So I figured I would put this on the end, or at the very end, and yeah, the corn was good. Not sweet. It isn't sweet corn. It's sweet corn, but it's not sweet corn. Puts me in mind more of the heirloom varieties that when I grew up, it was edible. See, if you go out into a field that you see alongside the road that you know is not sweet corn, something what a lot of people call cow corn, you grab that ear, you can eat it, it's fine, it ain't gonna kill you. But it's gonna have a gritty taste to it, like a real starchy taste to it. This did not have that. This was like sweet corn that had a very slight bit of sugar in it, very slight. Actually, I think the field corn, or cow corn as most city folk call it, field corn, I think that actually has more sugar in it than what this did. But it was a smooth texture. It wasn't gritty or anything, and I enjoyed it. Teresa said, I'm not a big fan of it. She likes sweet corn, and you know, to me, when I taste that sickening sweet corn, I just feel like, you know what? This is not going to be good. I get a headache, a really bad headache from it. So, anyway, yeah, that's my corn story. And Mahal Nakla, he says enjoy the corn, and I'm hoping that he gets his butt up there and grabs a few ears off of that, because it doesn't look like, I don't think he had picked any. Nobody had. I told him that it was ready to go, and I grabbed some of the older ears. There are some younger ears there which would have a little less meat to it, but boy, they're good corn fritter corn. I got half an inch to go over there and pick 100 ears and strip it off of there and freeze it, because they make good corn fritters, damn good corn fritters. If you don't know what corn fritters are, look it up. You will enjoy it very much. It's just a simple recipe. It's flour, I think a little bit of baking soda, some sugar, and corn. You dump that in there and fry it, and it's like eating corn pancakes. It's really good. I would actually maybe I just go grab a few more ears. So I really enjoyed it. Teresa was like, not for me. She'd rather have the sweet corn. But yeah, that's it. That's it. But could you believe, though, the size of those ears? I mean, they were like there. They were huge. I bet they were 16, 18 inches long. Those things were just amazingly large. One ear was like eating 3 ears of what you would normally eat as a normal human being eating ear of corn. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, got a visitor coming, hopefully by the middle of the week. If you don't know, R. Peak is going to come down and visit. He's moving from Maine to Georgia, and he's going to be spending a few days here, you know, in and out. Come down, spend the night, take off, go to Georgia, and then him and his son Josh are going to come up, and they're going to stop, hopefully spend the night, and then take off. It's a nice rest area, and I don't mind. I mean, they're good company. I met Richard a few years ago. And yeah, we had a good time. Drove his rat rod around. That video is out there someplace. He has it on his site, and I think he's got like 4,000 or 5,000 videos. He puts a lot of videos out. They're short videos, but they're good videos. And you know, I don't get the chance to watch them all. I just watch the ones that yeah, are worth it. But he plays banjo. Fixed up an old house, kind of like I did. I haven't played banjo in a while. My hands just don't function like they used to, and I really need to pick it back up. Maybe it's just